Hello students, this PPT is in continuation with the unit number 5 which is to be discussed on 18th March 2020 in your lecture 10 to 11. In this PPT I am going to discuss about two things of a tire design, which is tread design and carcass. These two are the important feature of a tire without which a tire cannot perform well and your overall performance of the engine will decrease. So I'm gonna discuss about tread design. This is actually tread is what? It is a shoulder to shoulder width of a tire which actually came into contact with the road. If it is not working well, then your tire ability to drive or to track or to brake is decreased. And secondly, it must be having some important feature like the non-skidding characteristic. So this is quite important. There are a number of designs are available for the tread, so I'm going to discuss about that. Number one is straight tread. You can see in this image the treads are completely straight. You can see the words are completely straight. So this is why, that's why it is called straight tread, and it is having a better adhesion, good grip and better steering ability. Second part is called your cross tread. You can see in here the treads are being on a cross section, in a cross. So that's why it's named, as per its structure, it named as a cross tread. It is better than the straight one, and it is having, but the condition is it is irregular wear. When working on the, while working, it just do not get worn out simultaneously or equally symmetrically. It just irregular wear, and secondly, while steering out, it creates the noise. Then third, we are having our square treads. You can see there the squares are to be maintained on the surface. Squares, complete squares are to be maintained. It provides straight and sideway grip, but you can see also see that the side, it can at the side it can provide the better stability, but yes, its noise is too much because it hammers. Every tread hammers the surface, road surface. That's why it creates noise over there. Then next one is your combination tread. Combination tread is of having the properties or characteristic all the three tread discussed above it. The combination of the cross and straight patterns. You can see it's a straight here but cross like this. So majorly its application is in trailers and farming applications, but the mostly used in the tractor is V pattern. V pattern, deep groove pattern. In the tractor you can see there's a V is maintained. This V is maintained. So this is majorly used for the rough surfaces, but providing you the maximum stability. You can see the tread depth is 2 more. So in a muddy conditions it can work very well. Then after this we are going to the carcass. Carcass is actually a component of a tire which actually takes the stresses. This is a wire structure. Beneath your tread there is a wire structure provided which is actually do not let your tire to be misshapen. So that's why there are 3 types of, that's a cross ply, radial ply and belted bias. Ply means how your wires are arranged on a tire. That's called as a ply. So the first one is cross ply. You can see in this, the one ply is here and another is here. This is actually providing a cross onto the surface. So when they are providing a cross onto the surface, these are called as a cross ply or bias ply type. So he says that in this type ply code move on at an angle of 30 to 40 degrees. The angle between these two is 30 to 40 degrees. So there are 2 layers which run in opposite direction. 2 layers, opposite direction. This construction allows carcass to retain strength during tire rotation. But nowadays, you won't believe that these radial type of tires are more efficient. People are using, they are quite costly, but still the people are using this one. In this structure, you can see the cords are moving in a radial direction. See, these cords are moving on a tire in a radial direction, to and fro. So what are the basic feature of this tire is, he says that the inextendable breaker strip provide lateral and directional stability. So whether you are moving in taking a turn, so it gives you lesser resistance over there. Then last one is belted type. In this type you might be seeing the difference between all these things. See, biasply is a cross section, it's a cross, and this belted, you can see the crosses are provided, but belt is provided onto two. The fiberglass belt is provided onto the carcass, and the third one is radial ply. You can see radially they are joined, radially, correct. And the next is feature. What are the features that your belted bias is having? The stresses in the carcass are restricted, tread area is stabilized in the belt, so it is best than the your simple cross ply and radial ply. And what are the advantages? You can read it through. The radial ply have longer tread. Radials are mostly used in this case, although they are costly because they are providing longer life. Secondly, they are taking much more stresses comparatively to your cross, and you can read through it. So these two types are quite important in the paper point of view, so you must study these and be prepared. If you found any problem, so you can contact me with the given contact number or the email at any time, but in your lecture time I'll be available live on the LPU live. Thank you.